Hello, right now I'm doing a unboxing and install on the ATI Radeon HD 6870, the FFX edition, I could say FFX Black Edition. So this graphics card has 1GB of GDDR5 RAM, or video RAM, however you want to say it. It has ATI, Affinity, Crossfire, all that good stuff. Has about a 1200 megahertz, or 1200 stream processors, and I believe 900 megahertz clock speed. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be installing this on a Windows machine. I'm actually going to be using this on my 2008 Mac Pro. So with this graphics card and Lion, the newest Mac OS X operating system, or Mac OS X 10, some people call it different things. But anyways, with the Mac OS X Lion, what you can do is this graphics card has support right out of the box, no needing to flash it or dump the ROM and put a custom ROM on there. It just, the ROM that comes pre-installed with this graphics card will work straight with Lion, and everything will be dandy. So that's cool. And the 5870 of this model, the FFX or any other brand, you have to flash a ROM, which is kind of a hard thing to do. I mean, if you sit down with it and take a little bit of time, it's not too hard. But this one, it's easy, and it was nearly expensive as a 5870. 5870 isn't really sold anymore new, so you'd have to buy on eBay and they still go for about $350. So, but this one's still not. This one, two 6870s in Crossfire in Windows is faster, considerably faster than one 5870. And so if I want to do gaming, I'll buy another one of these and do Crossfire for Windows when running on the Mac Pro. So let's begin to unbox. And we'll cut it. And now on this graphics card, some of the ports will not work. I think only one of them won't work on Mac OS X Lion, which isn't really a problem. The ports I do need, they are supported. So we'll take this out. So it's out of that box. I'll set this away. Now here is the case itself, and we will open this up. And we got some stickers, more stickers, telling us about one of their power supplies. We have the limited warranty, the install guide, the driver install guide. It's talking about AMD graphics cards, and this is a disc of some kind, AMD drivers. So that's for like Affinity and whatnot. We have the door hanger. Do not disturb on gaming. It's kind of cute. Okay, so also inside here we have, here's the 2-way Crossfire cable, not 3-way. And inside this nice little pouch with tape on it, very hard tape, we have, looks to be a sticker of some kind. It has 3M on the back, so it's sticky. Not quite sure what this is for. I'm guessing this is a nice emblem that can go on your computer, but I don't really want to put that in my Mac Pro. I might put it on something else. Very nice sticker, or whatever it might be. It's this is metal, also metal. It's like machined metal or aluminum, whatever it wants to be. Very nice. And here is the actual graphics card itself. Take this out. Okay, so on this graphics card we have two fans. We have the cooling pipes right here, the two 6-pin PCI Express power, Have a grill in the back. Have your PCI Express times 16 2.0 lane. As you can see right there. This is a double height graphics card with 2 dual link DVIs, HDMI, and 2 mini display ports. And these are not active mini display ports, so you have to get a active adapter to use it on like a 30-inch cinema display. So you could have, you could do it that way. And so let's set this aside. And the other thing I have right here . Okay. So, inside this simple little packaging is the 2 power cables needed for the graphics card's installation. This is the 2 power, and if you don't have these already, you're going to need these to power the graphics card. And there's 2 of them, and the Mac Pro has 2. So if you wanted to use 2 of the 6870s, you have to buy splitters that split off one end of this, and what you do is you'd plug, if you have a splitter here that goes off into 2, and you have a splitter that goes off into 2, and then you say you have like your 2 graphics cards, you'd plug one from here, one from there, one from here, one from there, and like crisscross them over, so you're not taxing the power supply too much. And then you'll get an even distribution of power. You don't have to worry about shorting anything out. Many people have done that with 2 5870s, and so you definitely can do it with 2 6870s, no problem. So we'll set all this stuff aside, and just want to show you something. If you can see, I just got this working yesterday. This is a Dell Mini 10V. Got it Hackintoshed. It's running 10.6.7 currently, and so I'll be doing a video about that. It's pretty cool. Took quite a while. And now we're going to be moving on to the installation, so I will pull the Mac Pro out and show you how I'm going to install this graphics card. Okay, so the Mac Pro has everything disconnected from it, and we're going to pop the side panel like so. Set that aside. Okay, so now you look in here. Here's my old graphics card, and we're going to unscrew this. So we got a screwdriver, and we need about, that'll work. Unscrewing the screw. Oh, doesn't come out all the way. Okay, so this little cool bracket thing's off, set that aside. Now, let's just pull out this older graphics card. Okay, that's harder than expected. But anyways, here is my maybe older graphics card. This is the ATI Radeon 2600X or X2600, one of those. But as you can see, the size difference between this graphics card and my new one is considerably different. So we will set this one down, and we will take the 2 power cords over here, and some okay, got my hands washed. It was really dirty in there, and so that's all good now. And we will take one of these power cords and take this end right here, the smaller 6-pin, to one of these. I'm going to need a light. Okay, so I got a light. You couldn't really see what you're doing. And I'll point this in there. Like so. This is going to go, there's this little lock right here. It's going to go to the right of that lock. And I'll put this one. Okay, so both the power cords are installed. It was kind of difficult to put these in. It's real small and it's behind this little, like, just barely cut out groove. But they're in, and so now we can continue installing the graphics card. So this is going to go in. Okay, the graphics cards are in, and it looks pretty good. I'll show you right there. It's much bigger. I mean, here's the old one and the new one. So very big upgrade. And just so I don't waste this one, I'm gonna put it in also. Okay, now I'm actually going to put it in a slot in the top so I don't take the airflow from the Radeon, since it needs a lot more cooling than this card does. Pulls a lot more power, a lot more heat. So I'm going to put it in the very top slot. Take this off, take the card. So both the graphics cards are in there right now. The older one is on the fourth slot, I believe, or fifth slot, whatever. Yeah, fourth slot. There's only 4 slots. It's on the fourth slot, which is a ×4 PCI Express 2.0. So it is a slower port, but that's okay because I won't really be using the card, except maybe for some virtualization. And we'll plug the second power in. Okay, we're powered up, well, powered in, not up, and almost ready to go. So we will install this plate again. Okay, so both the cards are in there. The holder is back into place, and we are good to go. So I will plug all the stuff back in and power the machine up and show you how it all goes. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the Mac Pro on and see what happens. Now there should be no boot screen. That's normal, or so I've heard. And we will see what happens, if it even works at all. It's in many forums said to have worked. And so we'll see what happens. Sweet, we got video. Now, you might say it's running on the ATI's graphics card. I mean, yeah, on the old ATI, but there's nothing plugged into the old ATI. So it's running off the new ATI Radeon 6870. And so this is very cool.